Not everyone grows with you because growth changes direction. When you move forward, some people stay behind. This truth hurts, but it is necessary. Growth reveals differences that were once hidden. Shared laughter cannot hide different goals. Time exposes intention. Many people love the old version of you. Few accept the new one. Growth tests relationships quietly. Her name was Ariba, and she lived where familiarity felt like safety. People knew her habits. They expected her to stay the same. Ariba was once comfortable fitting in. She laughed at jokes she had outgrown. She stayed silent to avoid conflict. Her friends enjoyed routine conversations. Dreams were mocked as unrealistic. Growth was seen as arrogance. Ariba felt an inner restlessness growing. Old talks felt repetitive. Her heart wanted more. She started reading and learning quietly. Small changes entered her daily life. No one noticed at first. Her mindset slowly shifted. Discipline replaced excuses. Purpose replaced approval. Friends began questioning her changes. They joked about her seriousness. They missed the old Ariba. She smiled but felt distant. Growth was creating space. That space felt uncomfortable. Ariba tried carrying everyone along. She explained her dreams patiently. Few listened sincerely. Some discouraged her intentionally. Others feared being left behind. Growth exposes insecurity. She realized support has limits. Not everyone wants you to rise. Some prefer you familiar. Loneliness crept in again. Not because she was alone, but because she was changing. Ariba questioned herself at night. Was she wrong to grow? Was comfort better than courage? But every time she stayed still, she felt regret. Every time she moved forward, she felt alive. Growth answered silently. She chose progress over popularity, discipline over distraction, purpose over people-pleasing. Friends noticed her absence. Invitations reduced, conversations shortened. They said she was changing. They said she thought she was better. Growth is often misunderstood. Ariba stopped explaining herself. Growth does not need permission. Results would speak later. She learned that alignment matters more than history. Time spent together doesn't guarantee growth together. Direction does. Some friends slowly faded away. No fights happened, just distance. She felt pain letting go. Memories tried pulling her back. Growth demanded release. Ariba learned a hard truth. Not everyone grows with you, and that is okay. She stopped forcing connections. She allowed life to filter naturally. Growth became lighter. New routines strengthened her. Silence sharpened focus. Progress built confidence. Old friends watched from distance. Some felt proud, others felt threatened. Ariba no longer chased validation. Self-respect replaced dependency. Growth felt steady. She understood that growth creates separation first. Alignment comes later. Patience is required. The girl who once feared being alone now feared staying small. Growth changed priorities. She accepted loneliness as part of evolution. Growth always asks for space. Space creates strength. Ariba stayed committed despite misunderstanding. Her vision stayed clear. Her heart stayed calm. She knew someday they would understand, or maybe they wouldn't. Growth didn't depend on that. Her journey had just begun. The cost was relationships. The reward was self-respect. Time moved forward and Ariba stayed consistent. Growth became her routine, not a phase. Discipline shaped her days. People who once ignored her now noticed her progress. Her silence had results. Growth speaks softly but clearly. Some old friends reached out casually. They acted like nothing had changed. Ariba felt the distance clearly. She replied politely but cautiously. Growth had taught her awareness. Familiarity no longer meant access. They asked how she had changed so much. They praised her confidence. They missed the old comfort. Ariba listened without arrogance. She remembered who stayed and who left. Growth never forgets patterns. She realized people return when benefits appear. Support is rare during struggle. Growth reveals timing. Her circle became smaller but stronger. Conversations became meaningful. Energy felt balanced. She no longer forced belonging. Alignment happened naturally. Growth attracts growth. Some friends confessed their insecurity. They feared being left behind. Growth made truth visible. Ariba forgave without reopening doors. Healing did not require reconnection. Growth taught emotional maturity. She focused on her goals quietly. Progress replaced noise. Purpose replaced pressure. Lonely evenings still existed, but they no longer felt heavy. Growth filled the silence. She learned to enjoy her own company. Self-trust replaced dependence. Confidence became internal. People began seeking her advice. They respected her calm. Growth created leadership. Ariba never preached growth, she lived it. Actions inspired more than words. Some felt inspired by her journey, others felt uncomfortable. Growth always divides reactions. She accepted that misunderstanding is part of elevation. Not everyone needs clarity. Growth needs commitment. Her past friendships became memories, not anchors. Gratitude replaced attachment. Growth allowed closure. She noticed how peace entered her life. Drama disappeared. Focus increased. Ariba understood that growth changes priorities. Late nights turned into early mornings. Habits shaped outcomes. She no longer feared losing people. She feared losing momentum. Growth became sacred. Old friends watched from afar. Some regretted staying the same. Growth highlighted contrast. Ariba never mocked their stagnation. She respected everyone's timing. Growth taught humility. She realized growth cannot be dragged, it must be chosen. Everyone has their own clock. Her confidence now felt natural, not forced, not loud. She learned to say no without guilt. Boundaries protected her energy. Growth required clarity. People respected her limits. Access became earned. Growth filtered intentions. She finally understood the lesson. Not everyone grows with you, but everyone teaches you something. Her journey felt lighter now. Resistance had faded. Acceptance brought peace. She trusted the process fully. Growth had never failed her. Patience paid silently. Ariba looked ahead with hope. She carried lessons, not resentment. Growth had healed her. She knew more separation would come. Higher levels demand higher standards. Growth never stops. The girl who once feared change now welcomed it. Evolution felt natural. Growth felt right. Her story became proof. Growth may cost people, but it gives you yourself. Time revealed everything Ariba once doubted. Growth showed her who truly mattered. Silence answered old questions. Some people finally admitted their mistakes. They underestimated her discipline. They misunderstood her quiet focus. Ariba listened with grace. She held no bitterness. Growth had softened her heart, not hardened it. She realized people grow at different speeds. Some never move forward. Growth respects timing. Her life now reflected balance. Peace replaced pressure. Direction replaced confusion. She stopped revisiting old chapters. Lessons were learned. Growth demanded forward movement. Ariba felt stronger than ever. Not because life became easy, but because she became resilient. She accepted that growth requires separation. Familiar faces cannot always walk new paths. Growth needs space. Some friends stayed behind by choice, others by fear. Growth doesn't judge, it simply moves. She stopped carrying guilt for outgrowing people. Self-respect came first. Growth made that clear. Her confidence inspired silent observers. They saw what consistency could build. Growth became visible. Ariba understood that loneliness was temporary. Staying stagnant was permanent. Growth was the wiser option. She learned to trust her journey. Comparison no longer distracted her. Growth is personal. Her circle remained small and genuine. Trust felt natural. Energy felt aligned. She no longer explained her choices. Growth needs no validation. Peace confirmed direction. Ariba smiled, knowing how far she had come. Every sacrifice mattered. Every lonely night paid off. She finally embraced the truth fully. Not everyone grows with you, and that is necessary. Growth refines vision. It filters people. It builds strength. Her past no longer defined her. Her habits shaped her future. Growth became identity. Ariba walked forward with calm confidence. No resentment followed her steps. Growth freed her. She understood one final lesson. Growth will always cost comfort, but it rewards courage. And that is the reality of life. Not everyone grows with you, but the right ones will meet you ahead.